This weekend, we celebrate the 19th Sunday in Ordinary Time, and our gospel passage continues on with Jesus talking to his disciples about worldly possessions, or maybe better said, he talks about, quote, selling your belongings and giving alms, end quote. And we are called to do likewise as servants waiting for the master to return sometime during the night. We don't know exactly when that will be, but we are admonished to be prepared. Jesus' teaching to sell our belongings is a call to make sure that we are not weighed down by our possessions. I have been personally focusing during my weekly meditation and discussions with fellow clergy members on what things am I holding on to? And more importantly, why am I holding on to them? Are those things keeping me tied down? Are those things keeping me from having a better gift given to me from God in my life? Is it fear that is keeping me from letting go? Jesus gives us the answer. Do not be afraid any longer. The Father is pleased to give you the kingdom. Trust in God. God will always provide. Letting go opens us up to something better from God. And again, God will always provide. Ultimately, our goal should be to empty ourselves of everything so that we can be closer to God in the heavenly banquet. The whole notion of selling your possessions and giving alms is in line with our call to give a preferential option for the poor and the vulnerable. This was one of, if not the favorite teaching of Pope St. John Paul II. In his 2003 encyclical, Ecclesia de Eucharistia, John Paul II writes in paragraph 20, quoting, "And what should we say of the thousand inconsistencies of a globalized world where the weakest, the most powerless, and the poorest appear to have so little hope? It is in this world that Christian hope must shine forth. It is in this world that Christian hope must shine forth." Now, I know it's probably not very practical for any of us to sell all of our possessions. There are some basic necessities we need in order to live. But we are continuing on in Luke's Gospel of Jesus, telling us to not be attached to possessions or trying to accumulate more than you need. But his teaching on caring for others is at the heart of John Paul II's writing. May we take notice and put our faith into action through our caring for the poor and the most vulnerable amongst us. Until next week, peace and blessings.